Welcome back, my dark means. I'm not gonna do my outro today. I think it's obvious. It's a Friday, March, I think, 8th, yeah. And I'm gonna let you know this now. That I found out the news. It's the 7th, or at night. I don't remember what time it was. I found that out late at night, whether it was on the 8th or in 1 a.m. or 10 o'clock night of the 7th. Doesn't matter. Of 2024, I found out that Akira Toriyama, one of the greatest man I ever see. Sorry, I was thinking. Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit because it's finally hitting me. Because before I begin, I'm gonna let you know that I was deciding whether or not I was going to make a video today on Friday, because on Fridays I usually just don't bother because it's one of my days off and I just relax and watch my anime. But after watching my anime, and right now it's like 10 o'clock, so I don't care when this video pops up. I don't care how long it takes, but after watching anime and then going to YouTube to watch, I've seen so many people putting out videos of Akira Toriyama that I just, I have to make a video of this. I cannot just leave it until Monday. I have to make this. Because I want to voice my thoughts here. And also, I was starting to rehearse in my head how am I supposed to do it, but then I started to break up. So I decided, you know what? No, I'm going to do it here. I don't care if I start crying. I don't care if I start getting upset, but I really don't care. So, yeah. So I decided, we're going to do it here. Make a video of this. So yeah, Akira Toriyama, who is the father of Dragonball Z and the father of many other works, is now passed away. He died of acute subdermal teratoma. I don't know what it is. It's something subdermal. I don't know. I don't know. I'm too upset right now. Yeah, so he passed away, and like I said, I found this out like yesterday, 7th, or today, 8th at 1. I don't know, but I found this out, and then just before you two, I didn't react to it. Well, upset. Had my younger sibling was in here. He was even he was like, "Oh man, really?" And then he was such a great man, and I wasn't emotional because. How can I be emotional? It just didn't process in my head at that time. But that's normal because you gotta realize that when you get something that's sudden, something that happens, you're not gonna feel that for a bit. Your mind's just gonna stuff it down and wait. For example, when my dog Wendy passed away, I literally need to see her, and I didn't feel anything until we I don't know this, until we started burying her in the front lawn. My brain finally realized what was happening, and then I just started breaking down. I just couldn't handle it anymore. So this is what happened. Heck, as I was thinking about this, I was thinking about what I'm gonna do. And then if I start crying, I don't care. I was rehearsing about how I'm supposed to do, but then I started getting emotional. So yeah, but it's good because you have to realize Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama is literally the inspiration for so many things. I mean, his death affected so many people that I literally saw on YouTube that the BBC News even report on this, and like he was only 68 and he passed away so suddenly. He has so much other work he had in the pipeline that I don't know what's going to happen now. So, obviously, the series is going to end now because there's really nothing that could be done now unless somebody can take his work and actually try to get into the mindset of Toriyama to see if this is how it would happen. But even still, you have to realize that Akira Toriyama inspired so many things. I mean, literally, if you think of anything, more than likely there's some inspiration of it. He's literally the one who basically inspired cartoons, TV shows, movies, video games. Basically, if you've seen something that looks like a Dragon Ball Z inspired something, it's more like it's more like from Akira Toriyama's work. Anything from his work is basically inspired. All right, like I remember I saw he posted this on Facebook that the Powerpuff Girls had that scene where Blossom does the neck dodge whenever a laser beam would happen. And I remember that Goku does that. When I saw that, I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I mean, you have to realize that Dragon Ball's DBZ, without Akira Toriyama, I don't think we would have this many inspirations happening. Now, of course, some of these shows were inspired, have their own stuff, but so many scenes, so many other stuff, so many things were inspired by him, by DBZ, that you really can't. Oh my gosh. It's starting to hit me now. That now when you start realizing you can't, his passing really hit a lot of people hard. I've seen Twitter like going there. I've seen Facebook appearing. I've seen so many people like literally showing scenes of different animations of different cartoon shows featuring his work in it. So many animations featuring his inspired things that happen in a show. I mean, it's happened in DBZ. Like I said, the fighting styles, oh man, it's so hard for me. It's just so much was inspired by DBZ, and his other works were helped inspired everything else. That with him gone, his work will live on, but just to have him disappear like all suddenly, it just really hits. I mean, literally, this DBZ. I'm gonna tell you this, that DBZ is like one of the reasons that I got into anime. Like there were some other shows that I watched there then, but DBZ was the first anime that got me into this. It was literally, in fact, I'll tell you this, that one time I was so upset because I had a praying mantis and he died, and I was so upset that I literally started. We had an apple tree in the front lawn. I'm not on the farm. Just happened to have an apple tree there. Is that I literally picked it up and started hitting the house with it, and then to the point where my mom got upset and literally dragged me into the house, put me in front of the TV, and sat me down. And then when I saw DBZ for the first time, I literally just sat down and didn't leave the TV. I literally watched it. I mean, oh man, I don't remember the episode, but I do know that when I saw it, it was like a commercial. But when I saw it, I knew that, I think it was a commercial break or something. I don't know, but when I saw it, I knew that this was the thing I wanted to watch, and I watched it. Heck, it's the reason that how I found Cartoon Network again. Because one time I went on vacation and I saw some cartoons there that not involved in this, and they were saying, oh, they're gone now, because during that time cartoon shows there was no dedicated cartoon show. And so when I came back home, I don't know how long it was, but when I saw this was the channel. I knew the moment I saw this that this is the place, and this is how it literally got me to watching not only Dragon DBC but also other works, other shows, other cartoon shows. And it's literally DBC is literally the thing that introduced me to not only the other anime, but also showing me that there's more cartoon shows out there, more animation, more stuff. Heck, it's the reason why Toonami was in the afternoon those days. I mean, it literally was the reason why I kept getting off when I kept going back home, getting as fast home as possible to watch this show, because Toonami's on the after school thing, and I watched DBZ, and it just, oh man, I remember that. Yeah, I remember so many shows on there. There was DBZ, Pokemon, I mean, what was it? Tenchi Muyo. It was all on Toonami, and then when I was I kept watching it, and it was all because of DBZ. DBZ was the reason I love anime in the first place. It's not just a gateway for me. It's not just something that happened. It was the reason why so much of my life was there, my childhood was there. I mean, like I said, DBZ brought me into not just into anime, but also helped me find the cartoon shows that were not just going to stop like at midnight or not have a continuous moment, but also brought me to see Cartoon Network and show me that, I'm trying to get my thoughts together, but Yet this, I mean, DBZ literally was the one. And Akira Toriyama, the father of it, really, man, I am going to miss him. Because, like I said, I don't think without him, I don't think I would have gone into anime that early on. I'm, like, there may be, heck, in fact, I may not have known if there was a cartoons channel on there at all. I don't know. Maybe I would have, but maybe it would have been later on in life. But all I know is that DBZ was the reason why so much of my life was like sitting in front of TV, watching, enjoying all the fight scenes, enjoying everything that's happened from beginning of GBC to all the way to as much episodes as I was able to watch, to all the way to where the first version ended. I even watched the fillers in the back before fillers were like bad, were like had no reason to exist there. But yeah, and now Akira Toriyama, a great man, a great legend, a great father, is now gone. Man that inspired so much work is now gone. This anime legend, Akira Toriyama, will be missed. And any work that he has, I know will test the test of time, because no matter what, his work will live on. There's no matter what, you're not going to be able to look at a show. I mean, thanks to this, I think a lot of people are going to be looking back on any shows they've watched that might have been inspired by DBZ. Any scenes, any fight scenes, any like moments in history, any moments of history. I mean, like I said, more than likely, any show you watched, any game you played, any movie, cartoon, or reality show, I guess when they have the budget, any movie, anything, there's more likely going to be something inspired in it from DBZ. There's probably going to be something inspired. And now with this, a lot of people are going to be searching throughout who knows how many any genre to see if any DBZ work was there. I mean, you have to realize how much this inspired so many people. It inspired even content creators to make their own channels. I mean, if Team 4-Star created their own DBZ abridged one with all the hilarity in there. And not only that, but also brought in the greatest argument ever, the who would win, Superman or Goku. Brought in so much inspirations to everybody that, like, right now, I don't know if I feel the emotions coming in my body. I don't know if I don't know if I am emotional. I don't know. But I do know I'm cooking right now. I'm burning. I'm actually cooking in here. Oh, I'm burning up right now. Probably because I'm so emotional, but still, you have to realize that DBZ was my childhood, and Akira Toriyama, the creator of the series, was the reason that I got into anime. Not just anime, but also, not only that, but also to basically help me find the Cartoon Network, the channel that has so many cartoons on it. Now, I know this is off there, but like we said before, DBZ was the reason why I found that again and able to find out that there were so many other shows out there. So many cartoons, so many anime, so much more anime, so much more stuff. And to see that, and I have to say thank you, Akira Toriyama, for creating DBZ. Like I said, I might have gotten into it sooner or later, but I don't think I would have been as hyped. But like I said, I grew up watching DBZ. Now, you can talk about what you want about Dragon DBZ Kai, but even then, I watched a little bit to see how good it was, but even still, I watched so much anime because of Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama was literally the one who created DBZ. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I don't know what to say here. It's finally hitting me that now we'll never get any more works of his now. That all the works might possibly be like now no longer be continuing on. And now with this, DBZ may be meeting its its actual finale for the first time ever. I don't know how this works. I don't know what's gonna happen, but in the end, I'm gonna miss DBZ. I'm gonna miss Akira Toriyama. Oh God, it's starting to hit me now. I'm gonna miss all the works he's done and the potential works. It's finally hitting me. Then in the end, sorry. It's just like I said before. TBC is my childhood. Come on, night. Just get through this. Oh no, I don't care how long this video is gonna be. Oh God. I don't care how long it's gonna be. I'm sorry. But in the end, this great man inspired all of us. Inspired so many people to not only watch shows, but to create their own works. I've seen creators who draw art on Twitter say that they were inspired by him. And I'm so glad that his work inspired so many people. What's more is that my little younger sibling recently, a few months back, got a Dragonball Z fighting game. Oh, man. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Well, I do know that no matter what, his work will live on. No matter what, I will keep watching. And anything that I got inspired from. And I hope the next generation that comes after us, that comes next, will know that whatever they're watching, more than likely some of it is inspired by DBZ. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, I'm just so glad that I grew up watching DBZ and watching Akira Toriyama create these fantastic works like Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest. All those were inspired by this great man. I know, with him gone, the journey's over, I guess, for them. I don't know, maybe they'll be able to continue on. I don't know how this is gonna work. But in the end, I'm just so glad that I was able to watch all the way up to basically the Battle of the Gods arc of Dragon Ball Z. Where spoiler alert, where Goku and Frieza had to work together in order to defeat their rival to win that competition. That was the last time I saw DBZ. Oh man. But yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to let you guys know how this man brought in so much inspiration from everything. So much inspiration for not only just for, and also happiness to everybody. Not only bring in inspiring people to create their own arts, video games, animation, cartoons, and TV shows and movies, but also glad that throughout our entire childhoods, throughout all of our generations of childhood, throughout all the generations that he's been around, that have seen his work, that I'm glad that I was able to grow up watching his work, to enjoy not watching anime thanks to him, to know that he inspired me. He to inspire me, basically, to uh, to keep on, because, like I said, his work really inspired all of us to bring us into. I think it'll start to come down, but I just want to inspire us all. I just don't know how. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm sorry, but thanks to him, he inspired us all. Inspired us all through his work, and I'm gonna miss him. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen now, but all his work, I'm glad that I was around to see all of it, to see as much as possible from the first version, from the beginning saga of Goku, to all the way to the battle where he wishes every other dimension to come back. We're gonna miss him. Like I said, I didn't know what to do. And yeah, that's about it. So I just wanted to let you guys know how much he inspired me, how much his works have inspired others, how much I've seen so many people coming out and say that they were so glad to be inspired by him, to watch his works, and to see that all the works he did inspired others to create their own works. I'm just gonna be so sad that he's gonna be that we're never gonna get any more works from this man, from this great man. Yeah, okay, I let that out. I'm probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna start crying after this, but you already see how emotional I am. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know if I forgot anything about this, because like I said, I just wanted to make a video to let you know how much he inspired me, how much he got me into anime, how much he helped me find Cartoon Network again, because like I said, I watched it one time and then I don't remember where channel was. Like I said, on vacations, different channels, but even still, I'm glad that it was on Cartoon Network, because I don't think I would have been able to find Cartoon Network again without DBC. Maybe I would have, but in the end, I don't know. I'm so glad that thanks to him, I was able to like look at other channels, TV channels, and saw other cartoon shows, and also have a DBZ. Like I said, I found out about the big ear, the mouse ears channel. I can't say the name. I found out about Nickelodeon. I found out, and sorry, my younger sibling came in. He was coming in to play his game, but like I said, I just, yeah, that's about it. I'm so drained right now. I just wanted to make this video just to let you know that so much was inspired for him. I wouldn't be the person I am today without Akira Toriyama, without his works. Like I said, without him, I would not have seen so much cartoons, so much anime, and so much other stuff out there. I don't think I would be the person today without that. So thank you for listening. Let me know what you thought about this situation. Let me know how did you feel when you saw it, the news that Toriyama's passing, or if this is your first time finding out. Let me know what inspired you to watch DBZ, or did DBZ inspire you to get into anime, or how did it inspire you to like expand your horizons? And also let me know what other works was inspired by DBZ. Because literally, I don't think we would have the greatest inspirations. I don't think we would have the greatest inspirations if it wasn't for this great man. Ask me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to stand by it. Without this man, I don't think we would have all the great works we've had. So thank you for listening. And like I said before, let me know down in the comments how he inspired you, what other things he inspired, how if he was the reason that you were like got through the day, helped you out through a slum, or heck anything that you think did DBC help you out throughout your entire lives. Was this your first anime? Was this your first animation? Did this help you through through everything? Or does this help you like spread your wings and search out other things as well? Let me know in the comments. And let me know how you felt. Like I said, I just made this video just so I can set my thoughts out here. And yeah. So yeah, I have nothing left to say. So, Akira Toriyama, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing so much to us. For creating DBZ, for creating Dragon Quest, and helping inspire and creating and I think inspiring Chrono Trigger, and helping others be inspired as well. Thank you. Thank you. And for right now, my dark... Actually, no. No, actually, yeah. Actually, for right now, my fellow DBC members, dismissed!